So I want to talk about one person not sharing another person's feelings towards them. Like the most common form people talk about is rejection. You take a certain liking to a person, and then after however long a period of time, you finally summon up the courage to tell them how you feel, and then they hit you with the oh, that's so sweet, but, and then they give a reason you can't be together, I don't feel the same way about you, yada, yada, yada. But the form I feel like people, they don't really comment too much on is you seeing them not the same way they see you. Like, for example, in my case, when I like someone, I become very attentive with them, and say if they have like a Tumblr or something, you end up paying attention to their ask and their response to things. If people ask questions, you want to pay attention, so that that you just took that extra amount of time and care to actually pay attention to what they're saying, because nowadays a lot of people don't do that. So but it's just something that you just do because your interest level in them is higher than normal. So you're naturally inclined to pay attention to the things that a person you like do. Now, on the other person's case, they might not like you, the same way back. So whatever you're doing, they're not paying attention to it, and because they don't know how you feel, they don't hold you as that high of a regard as well. So you could, wait all day for them to get online or something, or you send them a text message and they don't respond, or you go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days without talking, and while you're over there, kind of sad, just like, man, I didn't talk to my crush today. They're just like going through the day like, it's a normal day, like nothing, like they're not affected by you two not talking at all. And I feel like over time that wears on people and it damages them more than just the immediate blunt impact of a rejection, because slowly over time, when pain just accumulates and accumulates and accumulates, it eventually it's gonna fall over. So it doesn't. People don't really talk about that much. You like someone, and truth be told, all you really want to do is just, not necessarily spend every minute talking to them, but maybe talk to them like once a day or something. So their reaction to not doing this is totally different than yours. But it's also the other subtle things, like whether they hit you up first to start a conversation or something. Whether you're the one always initiating the conversation, and just little things like that. That stuff like that really doesn't get mentioned because it's hard for people to just say, hey, I like you or whatever, and I just want you to notice me.
And it's really, I feel like that's what a lot of people just want, period. To have someone notice them and love them the same way that they love them, right? Hope that makes sense, but so yeah, and more often than not, in my experience, I've even ran into cases where, back in my more naive days, where I told someone how I felt about them, and they gave me the but answer, but then continuing on after that, I didn't have the right mind to just get over that person, because it was hard. You talk to them 3-4 months or whatever, it's kind of like a daily thing. But then you have those certain cruel people who, even after you tell them, they still won't notice you, and they don't even they know you like them, but they don't really care. And it's just really unfortunate that some people are built like that, just to be like, oh, you like me? Well, that's cool. I'm gonna go date this other guy now. You know, it's really unfortunate, but you know, it just comes with life. You gotta learn to deal with it. But anyway, people, you know, I hear talking to them when they talk about this subject, they usually skip past it. Like, I've never heard anyone make a video specifically on this point, so I just want to throw my 2 cents in on it and see if it gets any feedback. If not, that's fine. But you know, if you're listening to this, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next video.